A very good evening to you. Thanks for joining us on the Friday edition of the show. I'm Yemi Adebayo. Well, tonight on the show, we will be giving you a slice of cycling, especially in this season. What is the Cycling Federation up to? We'll let you in on that as we move on the show. Of course, the World Cup qualifiers is what a lot of countries are jostling for. And Europe today, the draws were done. We'll be talking about all of that for you. Also, be talking about the rankings for women's football, the best football playing nations, according to FIFA for the women. We'll look at that. And of course, we'll look at football on the continent. Nigeria's representative in the CAF Confederation Cup will be in action. We'll talk about that. And of course, we will not forget to talk about the English Premier League. Well, that's the outlook of the show. It's a two-man show. My colleague, Austin Okona-Akpan, is suited and ready as we go along on this ride.
Spotty greetings to you, Yemi, and of course, everyone joining us on the show tonight. It's always an action-packed world of sports. Yes, we're getting ready for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. As you mentioned, the draw for the Euro qualifiers have been done. I think England playing in Group K. We'll talk about that one extensively later. Also, the Premier League will be back this weekend. It's Arsenal hosting Everton. What can the Gunners do to keep their season going? I also see a lot of juicy fixtures out there. Liverpool will be tested when Fulham visits them at Anfield. And of course, Nottingham Forest, Taiwo Awoniyi, and Ola Aina will welcome Aston Villa to the City Ground. There's also action going on in the Nigerian Premier Football League. Match day 17. I spoke to Coach Usman Abdallah, Kano Pillars coach. They are already right there in Ibadan to take on Shooting Stars. As it is, both teams, they're on good form. They won their last games. We'll get to see what match day 17 will give us. And with cycling and its development in Nigeria, that's a solid conversation I cannot wait for us to have. We are the representative of the last Olympics. And what can we do to keep cycling going? When we get there tonight, we'll rock and ride here, me.
All right. We're actually going there now. Let me quickly introduce our guest in the Lagos studio with us. Femi Thomas joins us now. Femi, greetings to you. Thanks for finding time to be with us on the show tonight.
Greetings to you as well.
All right. Cycling, very interesting. I don't know if I'm right. Correct me. These are some of the sports people think or term elitist. Mm-hmm. What's your perception when you hear people reason like that?
I can say they should not oversight it because cycling is more of a sport for everyone, either so be it upper class, middle class, lower class of the society. It's a sport to be reckoned with because each and every one of us enjoy cycling right from childhood. Mm-hmm. And looking at that, it gives a lot of feeling, a lot of room for a general, a community to see and then being able to understand that, oh, I've done that before, I can as well do it. And then a lot of people as well come into cycling at their old age, whereby because at the childhood, they are scared of falling and all that, but now they believe, oh, I can do it. Why can't I just give it a try?
All right, so it's inclusive. Mm-hmm. We just need to get out of the way. So Femi, cycling, and there's this thing I've been hearing, it's been around, the Christmas Santa Claus 24-hour ride to take place in the center of Lagos, in Lagos, Center of Excellence. Can you shed more light on that? You said a lot of people learn to cycle. I tried, I failed many times, I stopped, but maybe that's just me. But can you tell us more about that?
Oh, sure. Santa Claus Ride is, this year is the second edition.
Oh, okay.
Yes. We picked the initiative of last year when we noticed there is a lot of activity that is going on during this season. That means December period, and there haven't been a sports inclusive during those period. And we understand there's a lot of things concerning fitness. When people get to December, they lay back and believe that, oh, it's the end of the year, and then it's just time for me to just relax and then wind down for next year. So instead of that, we give people a room to actually see something to do, because there's a platform which every one of us looked at and said that, oh, there's a challenge which usually come around within December 25 to 30th of December, and those challenges are mainly online challenges. So we says, okay, if that should be the case, we should use this initiative to give people a zeal, a thing to coordinate with, to join.
Like a change of focus.
Yes, and then being able to give them that season a very lively, fun thing to do.
Take their mind off some things that would probably lead to accidents.
Yes.
Some of those other things.
Yes.
When your mind is tailored
into focus,
and cycling allows you to do that.
Yes. Okay. And it's just as a sport whereby everyone needs to then come in. So Santa Claus ride had been going on in other countries.
Okay.
So we bring that initiative to Nigeria because we believe we need it. We have the environment, and then it's an avenue for us to network and to bring together all sporting activities. We are talking
especially in this season.
Yes, in this. Right. So we can use that to get people into a very good like mind for the following years to come.
All right. Okay. I'm very sure my colleague Austin has a few things to say, but let me start by asking him if he actually tried his hands on bicycles when he was young, and was he good at it?
Cycling, because as Mr. Femi said, there's so much fitness tied to it. But Mr. Femi, let's talk more about this event tied around Santa Claus and riding for 24 hours. Tell me the logistics around this. Traffic control, the route you're going to be taking. What does it take to put together this sort of event?
Yeah, to be very sincere, it's a lot of work coming to plan this kind of events, and then so due to this reason, being it the longest ride so ever been recorded in Nigeria so far, we picked a certain specific location which could give us that acceptance in terms of routing, in terms of safety, security, and then being able to manage the traffic around the neighborhood. So we strategically picked Ikoyi, to be very precise, Bodilon, because Bodilon had been a kind of a cycling avenue ever since the time it has been built by the present president when he was in a tenure of a governor in Lagos. So Bodilon have been a playground for cyclists, and this reason we find it so very comfortable in order to use the location. Last year when we did it, the first edition, it was fun and everyone enjoyed it. Throughout the night is fun, endless fun for everyone. Cycling come in, come out, and then people were dashing in, start their own ride at a particular time and end at a particular time, while some other people are leaving, other people are joining, and while some other people have been there from 6 a.m. in the morning to the following day, 6 a.m. So it has been challenging as well to be able to get this year own settle up, but we have an ample of time which we're able to talk to partners, talk to friends, talk to corporate bodies in order for them to come on board so that we can have this year more better off than last year. And for this reason, we are still expecting more people to come on board to partner with us in order to see this being achieved more better off than the way it was last year.
Sounds good. I'm already looking forward to it. Tell me, what are the side attractions? Because I know we won't just be cycling alone. What are the other things that will be going on in the background that we should look forward to?
Yeah, this year we're bringing in, last year we only do cycling, but this year we're bringing in road runners, we're bringing in skaters, we're bringing in BMX riders, we're bringing in power bikers and then car enthusiasts. So, and we have the kids playground as well, in case the spectators can come around and they have kids around. So we create an avenue for them as well to enjoy the season, to enjoy the event, while cycling are doing their own, the runners are doing theirs, and then the skaters and BMX riders are enjoying theirs. And likewise, you have the car enthusiasts as well, the car show and BMX and power bikers who are going to be entertaining us. So it's all hands on deck.
Okay, that's interesting. And but finally, before we let you go, for those who want to come,
Yeah.
What's it? Is it all inclusive? Just come, have fun. If you can't cycle, what are the other things that you can?
I believe it's all inclusive because we actually give a room for everyone to be part of it.
Okay.
And then when you're coming around, hey, either you know how to ride or not, come around, there is a game for you. We are here for you, and then we are meant to make you feel much more like part of it. Yes.
All right. Okay. I guess we could just leave it right there. Femi Thomas, I want to thank you. Of course, Femi Thomas is the board member of the Cycling Federation, and he's been talking about the 24-hour Santa Claus ride that will take place in Lagos. We need to go.